Baig trivia time. Grab your friends and play it online. With Ali and Gina and Taco just for you. It's Baig trivia time. And we're feeling alright. Okay, come on, let's play.
All right. Hello. Happy Monday evening, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. My name is Ali with Baig of Tricks Entertainment. I just realized my camera is sideways. Whatever. Thanks for being here. We're going to be playing some 1990s trivia here in just a few moments, but before we dive into the actual game, do make sure that you've joined our online interactive game website. If you have not done that yet, very simple to do. Either click on the link that we posted in Facebook, or you can get there manually by opening up an internet browser, going to online.baigoftricks.com and putting in tonight's game code, which is, as you see at the bottom of the screen, 8921A. Whether you click the link or you get there manually, once you get to the website, it's going to ask you for just a few pieces of information. Now, the first two are the only ones that are required, where it says enter your nickname. That's the name you're going to go by in tonight's competition. Your email address is second. Last but not least, the city and the state that you are joining us from. We just like to see where individuals join from when we do these online trivia events. So if you want to, go ahead and fill that out. Either way, once you click on go, you'll see this screen that says the game will begin shortly. And that is the key that tells you you're all set. There's nothing else you need to do. You hang tight while we get this game started. I still see people joining, so I want to give it a few minutes. I'm also going to go over how the game is played, so plenty of time. So once again, my name is Ali with Baig of Tricks Entertainment. Thanks so much for being here. I'll be your host, a couple other people and animals in the room. Taco's here, Pierre's in here too, I think. These are two of our pups here in the house, hanging out. My wife Gina is also here.
Hi.
And we will be guiding you through 1990s trivia tonight. So let me tell you how this works. Tonight's game is all about the 1990s. Some of these questions will be simple, some of them will be tough, but they're all multiple choice, which means you always have a shot, whether you're sure of the answer or not. How it works, I'll ask you a question, you'll see it on the screen, you'll have a second to think about it, and then I'll start the question timer. Once I start the timer, you'll have 30 seconds to answer by selecting either A, B, C, or D. One of those answers will be the correct answer. 3 of them are wrong. All you have to do is choose that correct answer as quickly as you can, and you will earn yourself up to 150 points. Now, the reason I said it like that is because the quicker you answer, the more points you'll earn. It starts at 150, but the longer you hesitate or the more you have to think about it, the less that answer is going to be worth when you actually lock it in. So be careful, because once you click on an answer, you can't switch to a different one, but you do want to answer as quickly as you can to earn as many points as possible. That's it. That's the whole game. We have a whole bunch of different questions, different categories, but all from the 1990s. As I said, some of these will be simple, some of these will be tough. We will go through the standings throughout the night. As we do this, we'll let you see where you're at and then celebrate, our grand prize winner at the end of the night. Anything I forgot to add?
Sorry, I'm working. I wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, that's fine. I hope everybody's staying safe. I know there's some storms rolling through actually the Bolingbrook area and the Lombard area, so hope you're all safe, and glad we could be inside playing some trivia. So with that said, let me throw the first question up on the screen. As always, this is a practice question. This one is not worth any points. If this is your first time playing, what that means is this question's just here, not so much for fun, but as an opportunity for you to learn how the system works. This one won't count for anything. So, our first question, our practice question tonight, what is the name of your host today? That's me. What's my name? You don't see the answers yet because I haven't started the timer. Don't forget, answers won't pop up until I start the timer. Once I do, you have 30 seconds to select either A, B, C, or D. What is my name? Is it JC, Justin, Lance, or Ali? Jen Sterna, there's a name I haven't heard in 20 years. What's up, my friends? I saw Jen's husband Sterna posting about this event. I was hopeful that y'all might be here. Thanks for showing up. It's nice to see you. Hey, Tolkis, what's up? Hey, Chuck, my friend. Yeah, glad to be joining during a tornado warning. What better time? What better time? Lots of people here. Thank you all for being here. It's going to be great. Is it Chris B out there too? What's up, Chris? One person said JC. He was my favorite. 5 people said Justin. 3 people said Lance. 11 people said Ali. 11 people were correct. Great job, Lance. What a guy. All right, question number 2. Now these start counting for real points. Well, I'm a real point. I don't know. Question 2. In the 90s, you remember back, what could you dial on your phone to get the telephone number of the person who just called you? Before caller ID, obviously before your cell phones on your landline phone, what sequence of digits would you dial to find out who called you? Was it *66, *67, *68, or *69? Hey, Kim Wheatley. We'll be seeing a lot of you pretty soon. Less than 2 weeks now. Amy JK, welcome, welcome, hello. People from all over here tonight. This is great. All right, everybody's in. We went one of 2 ways, which is understandable because both of these were real things you could dial, *67 and *69. However, *67 was basically what you did if you didn't want somebody to find out who you were. It would block you, so they couldn't find out who called. *69 is how you could get the number. *69. Great job. Question number 3. Can't talk about the 90s without talking about the Chicago Bulls. During the 95-96 season, Chicago Bulls set a record that would last for a very long time. Last year or the year before now. Either way, how many games did they win in that record-setting 95-96 season? What was their record at the end of the season? They had 10 losses. How many wins did they have? Was it 52, 62, 72, or 82? Yeah, Christiane. *67 when you want to prank somebody. You're right. Ooh, State Fair. Yeah, Amy. How's the State Fair? I saw you there. I could go for some fair food. All right. Couple seconds left. Let's see. So this was just broken a couple years ago, I believe, by the Golden State Warriors. But before that, the Bulls held the record with their incredible 72-10 record. 72-10 that season. Great job. Majority of you got that. 64% of you got that right. Off to a great start. Let's keep it up. Question number 4. A little bit easier, I think. What 1995 smash hit gave us the famous Tom Hanks line, "Houston, we have a problem"? Was that from Apollo 13, Armageddon, 2012, or Impact? Not too long ago, and not all of these fit the bill, but my friends and I had a pretty deep discussion about the best disaster films. Were you there when we were talking about it at Abby's?
Yes.
Yeah, and ranking disaster films. It's crazy. There's a lot of them out there. Not all of them very good. My mom didn't like the bill at the height of these calls. Oh no. All right, everybody's in, and nobody missed it. Great job, everybody. Apollo 13. Yes. Oh, that smash hit. Houston, we have a problem. Question number 5. Speaking of films, we're going to go back just a few more years. What 1991 film was the first animated film to be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars? First animated film to be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars. Was it The Lion King, Toy Story, Beauty and the Beast, or Aladdin? That sounds so uplifting. Yeah, Amy, we didn't. It wasn't as like sad as it sounds. I think most of the fun was just comparing some of the completely outlandish ones to some of them that are more realistic. And the realistic ones aren't always good. The outlandish ones aren't always bad. That's why we have, what, 7 Sharknadoes?
Yes, true.
Not that I've seen it. I do want to watch all the Sharknadoes. One day. 2 people said Lion King. 5 people said Toy Story. 1 person said Aladdin. 20 people said Beauty and the Beast. And 20 people were correct. Beauty and the Beast. This was before there was an animated category. Best animated film. This one was just nominated with all the regular real people films. That's question 5. Which means it's time to take a look at the standings. I'll put them up on the screen. Let's take a look together. Currently in first place is Charles in uppercase letters. In second, Princess Consuela Banana Hammock. Tacos Party People. Am I to believe it's still just person? In third place, check out my starter jacket. In fourth, Joe in fifth. Blossom in sixth. In sixth! Could we have asked for a better landing there? Blossom and her best friend, 6, are in 6th place. Chubby Bunny in 7th. God, how many people died doing Chubby Bunny?
What's that?
Where you put the marshmallows in your mouth?
God, that's
Chubby
awful.
Bunny. And then you keep going until you can't say it. D. Cope in 8th. Ejo numero uno in 9th. Steffi Starr in 10th. Jennifer Sterna in 11th, tied with the Spicy Meatballs. Ashland's in 13th, tied with Team Cream. 15th is Ivan the Humpalot. 16th is Mert Werlin, the Dewey Decimal Delinquent in 17th. A Poo Poo and a Pee Pee in 18th. Kim and the Victors rounding out the top 20. We have Gooma's Lombard Gang in 21st. Hi, Gooma. 22nd is Zoogie. 23rd, Mama Lens. 24th, Gigi. It's Over Bananakin in 25th. Mansi in 26th. Fez in 27th. And Chasera in 28th. I'm not going to read them all every time. Don't worry. I do like to read them all in the beginning, though. All right, let's see. Ba-ba-ba. All right, we are almost ready for the next set here. All right, here we go. Question number 6. Which of these following names is not a name of one of the brothers in Hanson? This band's still around, taking the world by storm in 1997. Still around. Which one of these names is not one of the 3 brothers pictured here? Is it Isaac, Taylor, Brandon, or Zach? Oh, when's Kurt's birthday? He loves the fair. I can't stand it, but I will go up for one day Wednesday. Oh, happy birthday, Kurt! Yeah, you have to have food on a stick. Is there any, food on a stick. It's like the next level. Like sandwiches, cool, great. You can hold your food while you eat it, but you still got to touch the food. Yeah. Food on a stick, one level higher. You can hold your food while you eat it, and you don't have to touch it. Sign me up. All right, here we go. Everybody's in. Christiane, I feel like this is one name you shouldn't accidentally put. 5 people said Isaac, 2 people said Zach, 3 people said Taylor, 18 people correctly said there is no Brandon in the band Hanson. Brandon Hanson. Brandon Hanson. This sounds fun. Brandon Hanson. Question number 7. This made the news. In 1990, George H.W. Bush, Papa Bush, joined the ranks of millions of children when he publicly announced his hatred of which vegetable?
Oh my god.
Parents didn't love this. He said he hates which vegetable? Is it celery, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, or spinach? Ironically enough. Yeah, Chrissy. Maybe we just need to put this food on sticks. Maybe more kids will eat it if it's on a stick. I've had one of these on sticks. On skewers. Remember I don't want to give it away here.
Oh, yeah.
We grilled some delicious Brussels sprouts. Some Brussels sprout skewers. It was great. It's not the correct answer here, though. The correct answer is broccoli. Broccoli. Ooh, spinach pizza is good. Celery is already a stick, so there's that. Oh, I love Brussels sprouts. I didn't love them until Gina made them for me.
I love everything here except for celery.
I hate celery with a passion. No, I don't have a passion for it anymore. I just don't like it.
That's fair.
Question number 8. This is a very specific one because I love this movie. In the movie Heavyweights, overweight children were sent to spend the summer at what camp? What was the name of the camp they were sent to? It would change in the movie, but what was the name of the camp that the children were sent to in the movie Heavyweights? Was it Camp Losers, Camp Chub, Camp Slim, or Camp Hope? Addison loves Brussels sprouts. Yes.
Good, smart girl.
I love them like just not raw, but lightly cooked. Or when you go out to a restaurant and they're like basically black, but they're so seasoned perfectly. Maybe a balsamic drizzle. Ooh-wee. Brussels sprouts have really had their moment in like the last 5 years.
Oh yeah, for sure.
People were never crazy about Brussels sprouts. I did hear that they, like botanists, crossbred out like really bitter strands, so that a lot of the Brussels sprouts we get now are like 300% less bitter than the Brussels sprouts from 20 years ago.
Interesting.
Yeah, science. Woo. 3 people said Camp Losers. That's where I went. 6 people said Camp Chub. 19 people said Camp Hope. That is the correct answer. Camp Hope. Who would send their children to Camp Losers? Yeah, fair. Amy likes candied Brussels sprouts minus the Brussels sprouts.
Oh my god. Amy, you're so cute.
I like that. All right, question number 9. We're talking about the Bulls, kind of. We're talking about one of their players. Dennis Rodman filed for annulment after only 9 days of marriage to what actress/model in 1998? Was it Pamela Anderson, Madonna, Yasmin Bleeth, or Carmen Electra? All right. Plenty of time. Wow, so far nobody's missed this. I thought maybe a couple people might be steered the wrong way, but apparently this is a much more memorable event than I thought. I thought that it was just me who loves the rod, man. Nobody said anything except Carmen Electra. Great job. Carmen Electra is the correct answer. All right, question number 10 then. We'll see if you all get this one too. The TV show Frasier. Very, very big hit, but it was a spin-off from what other 80s sitcom? Frasier, not an original show. It was a spin-off from what show? Was it MASH, Roseanne, Cheers, or Family Ties? Ooh, broiled with cranberries. Amy, I'm listening. Broiled with cranberries. That sounds great. Ooh, sounds like we might go 2 questions in a row. Nobody missing it. All right. Everybody's in, and yes, 2 perfectly answered questions in a row. Cheers is the correct answer. Dr. Frasier Crane. Cheers, producing many spin-offs. Frasier, one of the most popular characters in sitcom TV from the 90s. This seems like an 80s question. I protest. All right, Maggie, bring it up with my PR team. This question 10. So we're going to take a look at the standings. Currently, in first is Check Out My Starter Jacket. In second, Princess Consuela Banana Hammock. And in third, Chubby Bunny. Everybody else, take a look, see where you're at. We'll get into the next set of questions here in just a moment. You can see how close this game is. It's only 10 points from first to second. It's only about 40 points from second to third. Every single second on the clock is worth 5 points. So the longer it takes you to answer, every second, 5 points come off your point total. So you can see that first and second are only 2 seconds apart. Check Out My Starter Jacket has answered 2 seconds quicker over the last 10 questions. They've answered the same number of questions correctly. Is the PR team just Taco and Pierre? No, the PR team is just a voicemail. It's just a voice box that never gets checked. I'll give you the number. Taco and Pierre are just the mascots more so than the PR team. Yeah, the cats! Maggie, there you go. That's probably the best suggestion. I think the cats would be the PR team. Imagine their face when you come in with a complaint. You call. They're not having it. All right, here we go. Anyway, back on track. Question number 11. Released in 1994, what was the very first feature film by filmmaker Kevin Smith? Seen here, Kevin Smith. The first feature film he released was Chasing Amy, Dogma, Clerks, or Mallrats? PR bidding war. This one, Kevin Smith in the news, just turned 51. Just had his birthday 1 week ago today, I believe. It's the same day. I don't want to give anything away, so I'll wait. Yes, on his 51st birthday, it was also the first time they were doing read-throughs of the script of Clerks 3. Clerks is the correct answer. Back in 1994, we got Clerks 2 about 15 years after that. And now we are going to get Clerks 3. So if you're a Kevin Smith fan, it's a good time to be alive. 37 in a row? Oh, yeah. He is vegan, Jen. Harley got him on that after his heart attack. He is a very it's a cool dude. I like Kevin Smith. 36 in a row. I'm watching Clerks tonight. All right, question 12. What was the name of the first mammal, which was a sheep, that was cloned scientifically on July 5th, 1996? What name was given to the first clone? Was it Daisy, Dewey, Dolly, or Dolores? Crystal Lens, what's up? I'm not even supposed to be here today. That's one of my favorite movie quotes. Anytime I'm feeling just like that, I'm not even supposed to be here today. The cat on the left is a stuffed animal. Yes, Amy, I didn't mean to scare you. That's, I think, supposed to be the joke. I think they had the stuffed animal made to be a copy of the cat. And then the cat is a little confused. 97% of you got this right. I don't know what I expected, but this is very nice. 97% of you said Dolly. 97% of you are correct. Yes, that cat on the left is not a real cat. Question 13. It's a little bit tougher for our music fans. What was Green Day's best-selling album of the 90s? Very popular in the 90s, but one of these albums was far and away their best-selling. Was it Dookie, Kerplunk, Nimrod, or Insomniac? All of their albums are fun to say. Dookie, Kerplunk, Nimrod, Insomniac. All right. Berserker. Oh, I want to go to the quick stop, Crystal. Everybody's in. 21 people said Dookie, 4 people said Nimrod, 3 people said Insomniac, Kerplunk. These are all real Green Day albums. But Dookie, far and away, sold over 11 million albums. The next highest was about 3. So, yes, Dookie, very much their highest selling album. Question 14. In 1997, Michael Tyson took a bite out of which other boxer's ear? Not once, but twice. Who did Mike Tyson bite in that infamous 1997 fight? Was it Evander Holyfield, Roy Jones Jr., Oscar de la Hoya, or Buster Douglas? Anyone going to Hella Mega at Wrigley this weekend? I'm not sure what that is, Sarah. What's Hella Mega? All right. Looks like we might all get this one right once again. Everybody's in. Nobody missed it. Evander Holy Ear is what they call him now. I don't know if that's true, but Evander Holyfield is his name. I do believe he's missing a chunk of ear. All right, great job. Every single person got it right. Green Day and Weezer. Yeah, this has been planned for a while. Oh, and Fall Out Boy. All right, question 15. What sketch comedy show featuring Jim Carrey, Jamie Foxx, and David Alan Grier ended its run on TV after 5 seasons in 1994? Made a couple careers, but ended in 1994. Was it SNL, Kids in the Hall, Mad TV, or In Living Color? That concert sounds fun. All right. Everybody is in. Don't forget J-Lo. Yeah, she was a fly girl on this show. I believe that's what they were called. In Living Color. Jim Carrey has come out and said if it wasn't for this show, he wouldn't have the career he has. They kind of took a chance, put him on there. So that's cool to know as well. But Fire Marshal Bill, I'm going to live forever. Here we go. Let's take a look at those standings. In first, check out my starter jacket. In second, Princess Consuela Banana Hammock, only 17 points behind. Chubby Bunny is only about 42 points behind. It's very, very close, my friends. Take a look, see where you're at. We're not even halfway through. We're going to get into those next set of questions here in just a moment. I was just reading through the comments, and I love that Christy Ann thought that the lineup for this concert was Green Day, Fall Out Boy, Weezer, and J-Lo! Oh, that would be incredible. Oh, I would love it. All right, question number 16 coming up. Here we go. Question 16. Who became, in 1999, the most muscular governor in Minnesota history? Who became governor of Minnesota in 1999? Was it Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, Arnold Schwarzenegger, or Jesse Ventura? Oh my God, my phone autocorrected to John. Hi, Cat. Oh, Taco, look at you, ready for your close-up.
Hey, beautiful. Run away.
Well, I tried to get a cat on the camera.
There she is.
Sorry to anybody that got motion sick. Oh, wait. You see her face in the door?
Creep.
All right, everybody's in. The correct answer is Jesse the Body Ventura. Jesse the Body Ventura. Great job. 86% of you. Arnold would take office, but that was in California. Question number 17. What was the real name of the whale that starred in the movie Free Willy? What was the name of the whale seen here jumping over a child that starred in Free Willy? Was its name Keiko, Moby Dick, Shamu, or Humphrey? There goes the PR team. That's right. I don't think you were in here when we decided that the cats would be our PR team if we had one.
More like HR.
I've never seen a dog use like pillows as much as Taco.
I know.
The way
looks
he
like
rests
he's
his
having
head.
an existential crisis.
Yeah.
Here comes the storm.
Oh, you want your thunder jacket, buddy?
I do.
It's just a straight jacket. Everybody's in. Keiko is the correct answer. I used to love this movie, but to be fair, I think what I just really loved was the Michael Jackson song, the one that I always just randomly put on. Remember that from Free Willy?
Yeah. Well, that was almost going to be our first dance.
That was the joke. Question 18. Which MLB star that competed in the 1998 Major League Baseball home run chase finished it out with 70 home runs total? We've talked about this before. I'm sure you remember it. There was a home run chase, the biggest news in sports in 1998. Who won, or let's say this, who finished with 70 home runs? Was it Barry Bonds, Ryne Sandberg, Sammy Sosa, or Mark McGwire? Oh, hey, Jess. Oh, are you guys, is it okay? Is it better there now? Glad you could join us, though.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's scary.
I just can't imagine us trying to get the cats somewhere.
No, they'd be like, I'd rather be in a freaking tornado than in a small locked room with the dog.
Yeah, I've like lost chunks of skin trying to get the cats to the vet. But, you know. 2 people said Barry Bonds, 10 people said Sammy Sosa, 18 people said Mark McGwire. It was Sosa and McGwire that were battling this out. In the end, one of them would finish with 66, one of them would finish with 70. The correct answer, the one that finished with 70 and won the home run chase, was Mark McGwire. Mark McGwire. Great job. Most of you got that. A little tricky. Question number 19. This could have been question number 1, I think. In 1993, the largest shopping mall in the United States, called the Mall of America, opened its doors in what state? Where could you visit Mall of America? Is it Massachusetts,
God, I love that
Minnesota, Michigan, or Wisconsin? Jess, yeah, that would be our cats, just like that.
Greet death, yes. I completely agree, Joss.
Okay, bye. All right, everybody's in. One person said Michigan. One person said Wisconsin. 28 people correctly said Minnesota. Minnesota. Great job. 93% of you got that right. Question number 20. Released in 1992, what was the very first video game to receive a mature rating from the newly formed Entertainment Software Rating Board? What was the first video game to be rated M for mature? Was it Resident Evil, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, or Grand Theft Auto?
I wish I could post pictures in the chat because Katniss just looked like she was about to poop on my
Oh
keyboard.
my gosh. Didn't realize it was that young. Yeah, Christiane, surprised. I mean, pretty much, and I'm not saying this as if you should know, because I don't think that I realized this, but pretty much every mall in America was built between like 1980 and 2000.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The heyday of the malls, and then they very quickly went away. Leisure Shoot Larry.
Love to go to the mall. Love.
Oh yeah, me too.
And my dream is to always be a mall walker when I'm old.
We could still be mall walkers. We were just talking, Mert, about Conker's Bad Fur Day. My buddy Nick was over this weekend. I don't know why we were talking about Conkers, but Leisure Suit Larry and Conkers up there on a pedestal. 4 people said Resident Evil and Grand Theft Auto. Those are both good guesses. I think they both are rated mature. But they were not the first. The first was Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat was really the reason that we have an entertainment software rating board. Other games were involved, but really spawned from every kid playing Mortal Kombat in front of his parents. All right, everybody's in. Let's take a look at those standings. Currently in first, check out my starter jacket. Second is Chubby Bunny. And up into third, Jen Sterna. Everybody else, take a look, see where you're at. We'll get into the next set of questions here in just a moment. All right. My mom let my brother take this day off school for Mortal Kombat. Yeah, it was such a huge marketing event. There were commercials about it. Yeah, Mortal Kombat Day was huge. All right, here we go. Question number 21. Beginning in 1991, the Super Bowl halftime show moved away from the traditional marching band entertainment and started featuring pop music acts. What band headlined the halftime show in 1991? That first one. Was it Nirvana, Red Hot Chili Peppers, REM, or New Kids on the Block? All right, couple seconds left. Get those answers in. Everybody's in. 7 people said the Chili Peppers. 4 people said REM. Those are both good guesses, but the correct answer, who was bigger than New Kids on the Block in 1991? New Kids on the Block is the correct answer. 19 of you got that right. All right, question 22. Often considered one of the greatest video games of its generation, GoldenEye 007 was released in 1997 for what gaming system? What system did you have to have if you wanted to play GoldenEye? Was it an Xbox, a Nintendo 64, a PlayStation, or a Dreamcast? Considered. Yeah, it's a new word I came up with, Jen. Considered. Is that how you spell? How do you spell considered?
How do you spell considered?
Isn't that spelled right? Considered.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
right. Wait.
No, it's what I have typed. Oh, you were saying it's not considered, it's a fact. Got it. I thought you were correcting my spelling, because that certainly happens. Chinese food makes me sick. Considered. Yeah, it took us Wednesday. If you don't break apart words to remember how to spell them, what are you doing? February. Tom Oro. Why are we singing? Oh, LFO. New Kids on the Block had a bunch of hits. Crystal, I am very excited about cookies at the party. We'll talk more about the party at 9 o'clock, our general knowledge trivia tonight. 1 person said Xbox, 2 people said Dreamcast, 5 people said PlayStation, 22 people correctly said Nintendo 64. This was actually the best-selling game that did not have Mario in the title on N64. First was Super Mario 64, and then Mario Kart, and then GoldenEye. All right, question 23. What was the name of Doug Funny's love interest on the Nickelodeon show Doug? What's the name of Doug Funny's love interest? Was it Patty Ketchup, Patty Mustard, Patty Mayonnaise, or Patty Pepper? Can't be rude on your first date. Jen, you be you. You be as rude as you want. I'm here for it. That's what I'm here for. Be rude. In elementary school, they put on a New Kids on the Block puppet show to bring awareness to drug issues. Like, what kind of awareness? I was, don't do drugs if you want to sing like us. We should low-key do it again. Yeah, that's just me deciding when you guys have to do drinks then, Jen. But,
Patty Pepper is a way cuter name.
Patty Pepper's a really cute name, and also Gina hates
like
mayonnaise,
Pepper Potts.
which is why you would not want her name to be Patty Mayonnaise. Patty Mayo.
Patty Hot Schwarzenegger would be
Patty Patty Garlic Aioli.
Yeah.
Patty Barbecue. Anyway, you guys, most of you are correct. Question 24. Although Sinead O'Connor made a hit of the song Nothing Compares to You, who originally wrote the track? Who originally wrote Nothing Compares to You? Was it Cat Stevens, Prince, Carole King, or Joni Mitchell? I was just reading, I don't know if it was on Reddit or something, but somebody was talking about how, imagine you're in elementary school with no prompting. Somebody shows up in your class and says, hey kids, I'm here to tell you about all the different drugs out there, what they do for you, where to find them, who makes them, and why you shouldn't get it. Like, wait a second, I missed the last part. I just learned about them and where to get them. Like, what?
Yeah, you're right.
Who thought Dare was a good idea? One person said Cat Stevens. 2 people said Joni Mitchell. 4 people said Carole King. 22 people correctly said Prince. And this is a house divided because you like the Sinead O'Connor version, right? And I like the Prince version better. He didn't just write the track; he released it. But hers was
emotion in it is just so chilling.
I'll give you that. But I like his version.
Okay, bud.
And then they just let you go. I once described an ex as mayonnaise. What's going on here? Question 25. That's fair. Who was the author of the Goosebumps series of children's novels, which debuted in 1992 and have since sold over 350 million copies? Who wrote Goosebumps? Was it R.L. Stine, Catherine Applegate, Lois Lowry, or Shel Silverstein? Just remember being uncomfortable. Yeah, I remember, was it Dare? Where they had you draw, at least in our school, we had to draw and color like an advertisement, and like the top kid would get it put on a billboard in town. What? Did they do that up here? Bourbonnais, they did it, yeah. Yeah, whoever's drawing got picked out of all the schools got to be put up on a billboard. Mine never made it, but that's because I can't draw at all. Stan and Jan Berenstain. You mean Berenstein? Let's not get on the mandala effect here.
That's the worst one.
27 people said R.L. Stine. That is the correct answer.
Oh, Chris, these are topics I have to talk about regularly.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. R.L. Stine also did Fear Street, which was a big series on Netflix just recently. Check out my starter jacket. Has pulled into first by themselves with 24 questions correct. Jen Stern is up into second. Chubby Bunny's in third. Everybody, take a look, see where you're at. Make sure you take a look at Taco because he is friggin' adorable right now. I can't even believe it. You just hanging out, bud? What a life. What a life. Best Goosebumps, The Haunted Mask. Steph, I don't even remember which one would be my favorite, but I do know that I fell in love with the Choose Your Own Adventures. Oh, I loved those. No, I just went to where I went. Yeah, I gotta follow the rules, Gina.
Didn't Black Mirror do Choose Your Own Adventure?
Bandersnatch, yeah. On Netflix. Yep. I know the first Goosebumps I ever read was The Abominable Snowman of Pasadena. And I remember because it wasn't my book. I didn't get it from a library. I borrowed it from a friend. And then I think I lost it. So I felt really bad. Probably had to buy a new one. But I remember The Abominable Snowman of Pasadena. All right, question 26. What was the rage-inducing last racetrack on Super Mario Kart? Pretty much every single version of the game has had this track. It was the very last track on Super Mario Kart. Everybody hates it. What is the name of the last track on Super Mario Kart? Was it Waluigi Stadium, Toad Harbor, Rainbow Road, or Peach Beach? Ooh, Night of the Living Dummy, yeah. I do not focus on the where to get part of my truck seat. I love it. Here are all the nicknames for it. Here's the street value. Here's what it's going to cost you. Don't go get it. But here's all the information you need if you want it. All right, everybody's saying 6 people said Waluigi Stadium. 20 people said Rainbow Road, which is the correct answer. Great job. Rainbow Road. To be honest, they're all rage-inducing. Yeah, no, Jen, you're correct. Toughest on Super Nintendo? Absolutely. John, you're also correct. I have nightmares of this racetrack still. And Christiane, you're also correct. They can all be rage-inducing. Question 27. What was the MTV reality show that debuted back in 1992 with the slogan, strangers pick to live in a house to find out what happens when people stop being polite and start getting real? Was it Road Rules, Singled Out, Real World, or Jersey Shore? Do you remember the season where the girl got like alcohol poisoning? She had to be sent home.
Yes.
I don't remember her name.
I freaking love this show.
And then there's the Slap Her Around the World.
Uh-huh.
That one. Real World
I
and
love
Road
it.
Rules and Singled Out and Jersey Shore are all great because the question's still going. Probably shouldn't say the name of any of them out
I
loud.
would do a rewatch of the first 10 seasons.
Yeah. And Karamo was on. If you're a fan of Queer Eye, Karamo was on, I think in 2000, he was on a season of Real World. Philadelphia, I think. He was the first openly gay black man on Real World, which is the correct answer. Great job. Was this show the beginning of the end? No, it took us. You know what? Honestly, this one was fine. They were still playing plenty of music around Real World, but then it went downhill. So maybe it was the beginning. Question 28. The Pokemon video game craze began in the United States in 1998, a little bit after Japan, when which 2 versions of the franchise were released on Game Boy? In 1998, you were buying one of which 2 Pokemon games? Which of these were the 2 that were released in 1998? Was it Ruby and Emerald, Green and Yellow, Red and Blue, or Gold and Silver?
That was just me being Silva.
All right. Oops. Sorry, everybody. It's going to be loud. Chris, you haven't played any version of Pokemon? I'm both mad and jealous because you could experience it for the first time. 3 people said Ruby and Emerald. 2 people said Green and Yellow. 3 people said Gold and Silver. The correct answer, in Japan, it was Red and Green, but when they ported it over to the United States, it became Red and Blue. Red and Blue. I had Red myself. Question 29. Which of the following options is not the name of an actual team on Legends of the Hidden Temple? Which of these is not one of the teams on Legends of the Hidden Temple? Is it the Blue Barracudas, the Red Rhinos, the Green Monkeys, or the Silver Snakes? All right, so Chris and Jen both need to start playing Pokemon. Oh, that's not beer. That's taco.
Maybe he's pretending to be. He's dreaming that he's.
Oh, we are less sure about this one. Let's see. All right, everybody's in. 2 people said the Blue Barracudas. 5 people said the Green Monkeys. 6 people said the Silver Snakes. 16 people correctly said the red rhinos. The red rhinos. Yeah, Chuck, did you used to be the blue barracudas? I feel like that would be the one that you would choose. Question 30. Eddie Murphy appeared in which 1991 Michael Jackson music video? Very famous music video starring Eddie Murphy. The height of his career, really. What Michael Jackson music video was it? Was it Man in the Mirror, Remember the Time, Smooth Criminal, or Thriller? Thanks for making the colors match. Ah, you're welcome, Jen. I did take the extra time to do that. Ooh, Silver Snakes. I like it, Charles. Silver Snakes. I just hated how some of the animals had alliterative names, like the Silver Snakes, the Blue Barracudas, but then there was like the green monkeys, like green gorillas would have been great.
Yeah, you're right.
Naomi Campbell, yes. Everybody's in. A couple of people said Man in the Mirror. 7 people said Smooth Criminal. The correct answer, this was set in the ancient Egyptian times. It was Remember the Time. Remember the Time. Mauve monkeys.
Oh, that's cute.
The taupe tarantulas. That would be my team.
Tarantulas.
Question 31. Here we go. Question 31. You had me at hello was a famous line uttered by which actress in 1996 Jerry Maguire? Was it Renee Zellweger, Christy Swanson, Jennifer Aniston, or Julia Roberts? Help me help you. All right. Only a couple questions left, and it is a very close game. I specifically have not shown you the standings here in a couple questions because I'm going to keep you in suspense right up until the end. We only have 4 questions left. Correct answer here, nobody struggled really. Renee Zellweger. Renee Zellweger, great job. Question 32. Tommy, Chucky, and Angelico were the stars of what Nickelodeon cartoon? Was it Rocko's Modern Life, Hey Arnold, Rugrats, or Doug? How's the storm, everybody? Everybody good?
It seems like everyone's okay.
Yeah. Maybe it's going to pass. All right. Everybody's in. Correct answer here. Tommy, Chucky, Angelica, Phil, Lil are from Rugrats. Rugrats. Question 33. We talked about Jim Carrey briefly earlier. Jim Carrey was the very first actor to earn $20 million, Jesus, for one film with the release of what 1996 comedy? Jim Carrey made history by being paid $20 million for which film? Was it The Truman Show, Liar Liar, The Cable Guy, or Ace Ventura, Pet Detective? Oh, yeah. Looks like the storms are pretty much past. Good.
Sweet.
Tornado watch until Monday at 10 p.m. So we got to watch for tacos.
That's today.
No sirens in Wheaton. Not a drop in Montgomery. Warning is over. All good in Oak Park. Good in Woodridge. Wait. And then Charles said it literally just started pouring. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't manifest that. I'm sorry. It's raining now again in Lombard, but was sitting outside. Have no place to... Oh, yikes. The correct answer here, let's see. One person said Truman Show. That was 1998. 6 people said Liar Liar. That was a little before this. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, also a little before this. The correct answer is Cable Guy. Cable Guy. This was sort of... he hit the height of the bell curve there. This was when he was demanding the most money. Not that, he didn't deserve it. And then nothing really, really great came out right after that. But Cable Guy is the correct answer. Question 34. How many full-length movies did Pixar release in the 1990s? How many full-length feature films did Pixar release in the 1990s? I do apologize. These answers are out of order. Is it 1, 4, 3, or 2? How many films, full-length films, did Pixar release in the 90s? Light rain in Chicago, sky is yellow, Jim Carrey is Canadian. Oh, so many great Canadians. I wish I had the money to buy a Jim Carrey original painting.
Oh, I forgot that he
Yeah,
does that.
yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's so expensive they don't put the price. You have to call for an inquiry. He's reached that level.
Art, baby.
Art. Gotta launder some money. Let me buy some expensive art. 2 people said 2. 3 people said 1. 9 people said 4. 15 people said 3. We had Toy Story. We had A Bug's Life. And then we had Toy Story 2. The correct answer is 3 films. 3 films before the 90s were out from Pixar. Question 35. Which early 90s rapper, quote, cooked MCs like a pound of bacon? Who was cooking MCs like a pound of bacon? Was it Ice Cube, Vanilla Ice, Snow, or MC Hammer? Yes, including you. Of course, Christina. All right. Couple seconds left.
WTF. Of course we meant me.
Let's take a look. Kind of all over the place here, but no big struggles. 21 of you correctly said Vanilla Ice. All right, here we go, my friends. Last question. What was the Spice Girls' first single in the United States? What was the Spice Girls' first single in the U.S.? Was it Spice Up Your Life, Say You'll Be There, Two Become One, or Wannabe? Spice Girls' first single in the United States. I'm not eating that bacon. All right, couple seconds left. Final question. Last chance to try and make your way to the top of the board. All right. Let's find out together. Before we do, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. If you want to play some more trivia, you're trapped inside anyway. We have general knowledge trivia coming up 1 hour from right now, 9 p.m. Central. Check out Facebook for the information. We'll post the video links and everything. It'll be just like this, but it's general knowledge, all sorts of random questions. So please do come back. Hang out with us then. Jen and Jim Sterna, it's your first day back. We'll see you at 9 o'clock too. All right, here's the final answer for the final question. It was Wannabe. Wannabe. It was not the first single in the UK, but it was the first single here. Here we go. The final standings. Check out my starter jacket. Pulled away with first place Jen Sterna in second and Chubby Bunny in third. Everybody else, take a look, see where you're at. And once again, thank you so much for being here. We'll be back next month with another trivia event sponsored by the Fountaindale Public Library. But before then, you can play some more trivia tonight at 9 p.m. We hope to see you then. All right, everybody. Until then, have a good night. Bye-bye.